Alright, are we good? Audio's good?
Everything seems good.
Alright, are we good? Audio's good?
Everything seems good.
Oh, alright. Let's go. Alright, I'm TridentTail. We're gonna be playing some Diddy Kong Racing. This was supposed to be a race, but my racing partner, Panda, seems to be MIA. So I have to do this one solo.
Does that mean that you win the race automatically?
I guess so?
Congratulations on winning the race! Yay!
Alright. But we're still gonna, go through the motions and do all this fun stuff. Do I need a timer, or is that on you guys?
We have that.
Oh, okay. So we're ready to go?
Just count us down and I'll be ready for you.
Sounds good. Alright, in 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, so we're gonna start with the first trophy, Dino Domain. Usually when we go for runs, we start with Future Funland, which is the last trophy, because those tracks are harder, but for marathons and races and stuff like that, I like to start with Dino Domain. I think it makes it a little bit more exciting that way. Starting off with the easier courses and then finishing off with the harder ones. So Ancient Lake, really easy course. Nothing too exciting there. This is Fossil Canyon. This is actually a deceivingly difficult kart track. There's one pretty important trick in this track, and we call it Canyonless, and I'm going to go for it right here. Alright, I missed it. Alright, good start. Basically what I wanted to try to do was grab both the blue balloon and hit the zipper there, and then you can chain the boosts to launch yourself into the canyon area there. Alright, let's not miss it this time. Oh, swipe ball. Alright, that's exactly what I wanted to do there. And we got one more shot at it. There we go, much cleaner that time. Oh, except my line was... Oh, no, we're good, we're good. That looked pretty dicey. Alright. This is Jungle Falls. Really short but technical track. I'm going to try to concentrate and do this properly, because when it's done properly it looks really cool. Alright, not bad. Sometimes when you do that little pond skip there, if you hit it wrong, you can like fly right into the wall, which is really bad. This is Hot Top Volcano, and this is the first out of bounds track in the game. So we're just going to use this boost and just slip underneath the wall here, and then now we can fly outside of the course boundaries. And makes this track considerably faster. I can't see myself on the screen, that's okay. I know where I am. It's fine.
I don't know if that one's legal racing rules.
No, it's totally fine. Alright, so that's the first trophy done. Down to main. Get a little bit of a breather here with this cutscene before moving right into the next one, which is Sherbet Island. The next one is actually the first hover track we're going to see. And the hovercraft has kind of an interesting mechanic that we call snaking, where you're going to basically see me turn from side to side. And this is actually faster. And the reason for that is because when you turn in the hovercraft, it gives you like a little bit of a speed boost, and I don't know why that is. Maybe to make it, you know, maybe just make the controls seem a little bit smoother. But we just continually turn from side to side, getting that turning boost in speed. Alright, pretty good. And straight into another hover track. This one I find is a little bit harder. This is called Pirate Lagoon. We're going to chain these boosts here, get a huge boost of speed, and totally miss that balloon. That was done on purpose. Okay, that's not a good first lap, but that's alright. Oof, I almost missed it again. There we go. A little bit better. Oh, where are we going? This is bad. Oh, that jerk stole my balloon. Alright, not great. Alright, enough of the hover for now. We're gonna move back to the cart tracks. This is Crescent Island. Pretty fun track. Nothing too difficult here. Somehow missed that banana, but that's okay. If you don't know why I'm grabbing the bananas, the reason why we grab bananas is because each banana actually increases your top speed and your acceleration up to a maximum of 10 bananas, and it makes a huge difference throughout the race. So typically you'll see me prioritizing bananas on the first lap so that I can reach my top speed on the other 2 laps.
Are there any mechanical differences between the characters, or do you just like being a clock thing?
So yeah, each character actually is different. And the reason why we use TT, he's one of the special unlockable characters, and he's super overpowered compared to the other racers. He's got the highest top speed, really good acceleration, and I think his handling is like in the middle, which is perfect for this game. Any tighter or any looser would not be ideal, really. A lot of casual players of this game would play as Pipsy, and she is actually a really low tier character, because although Pipsy has really high acceleration, she has a really, really low top speed, like the lowest top speed, and her turning is really high, which makes controlling her in a speedrunning context very difficult. So yeah, and And this game was actually like quite difficult for that reason, because I was one of those people too. I used Pipsy and Tip Top, which had very similar stats. And the game was actually quite difficult when I was playing it casually. But now, with using TT, it's like a breeze. So this is the second plane track, Everfrost Peak. Pretty difficult, but if you do this right, you actually don't have to press the acceleration button like at all. You press it in the beginning. Kind of messed up there, so it went slow. But yeah, you press it in the beginning, and then once you hit this zipper here, you pretty much don't press it again for the rest of the race. Plane is unique in that you can generate your own like boost by doing barrel rolls. So we just kind of chain boosts and barrel rolls, and then you don't have to rely on using the accelerator. Alright, this is Walrus Cove. This is a pretty difficult track. Try to grab these 3 bananas here. Oh, hello. Okay. I drifted in the wrong direction. We're gonna try to chain these boosts here. Okay.
Do I have time to read out a donation real quick?
Absolutely, yeah.
So we just got a $25 donation by an anonymous user with no message, but thank you so much, mysterious stranger.
Thank you so much. Alright, so we're on the last lap here. Oh, Conker's getting in the way. That's okay. Alright. Snowball Valley. This is another short course, but it's actually pretty difficult as well. We gotta boost through this very narrow tunnel here, and then we gotta chain these boosts into the valley here, and then you have to try and avoid those giant snowballs. So all that combined makes for a really tough track. Oh, I actually got hit there. Oh, that's okay. That's not too bad. Sometimes you can just get stopped dead in your tracks. All right. One more track in this trophy. Frosty Village. This track is a laggy mess. Makes it quite difficult, but we'll try to get through it. Oh geez. Carried a lot of speed into that bump. Usually I don't have that much speed. No real special tricks to this track. The only trick really is to try and grab the purple balloon there, which is the shield, because sometimes there's spike balls and and traps on the road there, but we got pretty lucky there. Alright, that's 3 trophies down, we got 2 more to go. Alright, so the first track here is Boulder Canyon. This is the last hover track. We're gonna chain these boosts here, bounce off the wall, and then we're gonna chain these boosts too, so we can fly through that part of the track. Pick up these bananas, so now we have 10, we're at our top speed. And then rinse and repeat. There we go, that was a really good boost. That was almost textbook. That's exactly what you want to do there. Alright. Yeah. Oh man. The lag there really can cut down on your boosts, and when you have CPUs on the screen, it generates a lot of lag. I actually like bumped into Conqueror, which added a little insult to injury there. But that's okay. This is Greenwood Village, this is a car track. This one's pretty technical too, I find. Need to grab that balloon so you can boost up that little hill. I think this race, as a casual player, had the reputation of being quite difficult. I think mostly because of that S turn at the end was pretty difficult to navigate, this turn here, but oh geez. This is not very good. But this is actually one of my favorite tracks in the game. There we go, got the blue balloon that time. Try this again. There we go. Alright, now this is Windmill Plains. Has one of the hardest tricks in the game, or so people say. It's actually possible to go out of bounds on this track too. Let's try to do that. There we go, easy. But now we just have to stay out of bounds. This track is very hard to navigate out of bounds. On these out of bounds tracks, there's kind of like a floor. And if you reach that floor, like you sink too low, then you actually get like transported to the starting line, which is really bad. And in the case of this track, the floor is actually really really high up, making it really easy to get transported back to the starting line, which is really, really bad.
Thankfully, you aced the trick.
Yeah, it's that level is a real pain if you have to do it in bounds. it saves a lot of time, like probably like, I don't know, like maybe 30 seconds or something like that. Like it saves a lot of time. Oh wow, okay, so you can like just totally hop over that zipper. That happens sometimes. Alright. Almost done. We got one more trophy left. The hardest trophy, Future Funland. Actually going into probably, I mean, it's the hardest track. I'm gonna say probably the hardest track, but I think everybody will agree that this is the hardest track in the game. If I haven't already mentioned, this is Space Dust Alley. And a mistake here typically costs you a lot of time. Ooh, I did not mean to do that, but okay. Oh, okay, wow. So as I was saying, a mistake can cost you a lot of time there. Okay, everybody needs to get out of the way. It wasn't so bad until that happened, but that's the nature of the course, I guess.
At least you're still in first.
Still in first, yeah. A funny thing about this category is you're actually not required to win all of the races. You could come in last if you want, but I wouldn't recommend it. That's generally slower than coming in first. Like, it's, yeah, like the name of the category is all trophy races, but you actually don't have to win any of the trophies. You just have to play all the tracks.
That's my kind of run right there.
Yeah. Yeah, it's super easy to get into. This is Dark Moon Caverns. This is also a pretty laggy level, which makes it very difficult. But this is one of my favorite tracks too. I like this track a lot. I think a lot of people would say that this is probably the hardest kart track. Oh, okay. All right. I thought I was gonna bonk the same place I bonked last lap, but I didn't bonk there. I bonked on the other wall. Oh, okay. But nice oil slick right before the finish line. Excuse me. Alright, we got 2 tracks left. This is the last kart track. This is Star City. Gonna hug that corner, get all those bananas. This course has a lot of like really blocky turns on that section there, but it's pretty easy to navigate with some cool drifts. Getting that last balloon sometimes can troll you. Like, you can, like, clip right through it and not grab it. Oh, okay. If you have too much speed there and you don't slow down enough, you can actually just, like, go right over that zipper. Alright, we got one track left. Spaceport Alpha. It's a plane track. And, you can actually go out of bounds on this track too. So we're gonna do that. And this is actually only possible on the Japanese version of the game, which is why that is the version I'm using. They just kind of conveniently missed a little, like, wall there, so we're just gonna slip right through. Alright, time's coming up pretty soon. And time. Alright, that was Diddy Kong Racing All Trophy Races.
Great job beating your competitor on that race.
Thank you very much.